viewers, welcome to B Strengths TV show. I'm Enyonam. Follow this program on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter is B Strengths TV show. Feel free to share your thoughts, your views, and even questions on our social media platform, and we'll be glad to respond to them. You can also send us text message on our WhatsApp number displayed on the screen. This program is proudly brought to you by Vanguard Assurance, the CCI CIMG Hall of Fame award-winning insurance company. Visit them for all your tailor-made insurance policies. Of course, it's also brought to you by NEIP, National Entrepreneurship Innovations Plan. The second window for startups to apply for some amount of money to be given to you to support your business is equally ongoing. Visit their website www.neip.gov.gh or call the number displayed on the screen. Leave tomato paste. My ladies, when you go out there shopping for the market, don't forget to buy Leap, because it contains a lot of vitamin, a lot of fiber. It's good to make your food delicious and healthy for the entire family. If you want to be a sole distributor or you want to distribute and wherever you are, call the marketing manager. His number is on the screen and he will come to deliver to you wherever you are. Ghana Trade Fair Company Limited is inviting all of you. Is it a musical concert? Is it children's fun fair? Is it funerals, AGMs, wedding? We have a big place for you to park your car, which is secured. So remember, if it's about events, the only place I recommend is Ghana Trade Fair Company Limited. They have facilities for you to come and have your program. NPRA, National Pensions Regulatory Authority. As you're growing, you can be an employee or an employer. Remember, you need the contributions to help you when you are retired in your home. You need some form of income to help you so you can live comfortably. So remember to visit any of the trustees and start contributing. Or with just a number of 5 people, you can form your own association and go and register with NPRA and start contributing towards your retirement days. Of course, today we're having a conversation with the managing director of CCI France Ghana. She's in the person of Delphine Adonu Owusu. She's here to tell us about the chamber, what benefits an entrepreneur here in Ghana stands to gain if you become a member of the chamber. How long have they been in existence? What are some of the incentives that you stand to benefit? I don't really know much about this, but we are glad to have her on our platform today. Thank you so much for joining us on B Strengths.
Thank you very much.
It's been 5 years of CCI France Ghana operating here in Ghana. Tell us about the success stories.
So CCI France Ghana first is part of a huge network,
right,
because in France we have a regional CCI in each of the region in France, and abroad also is 120 CCI in 90 countries. So first we are really part of a network here. Here in Ghana, it's a local association run by a board of members who are locally present in Ghana. And the idea was really to try to bridge the gap in between French businesses and Ghanaian businesses. Right. Indeed, we are surrounded by Francophone countries. Most of the French companies, when they want to expand in West Africa, they tend to go to Francophone countries. So the French Chamber of Commerce in Ghana, it was really to show that Ghana actually has opportunity for French companies. And this is why we created the French Chamber of Commerce 5 years ago now.
Right. Congratulations. How has it been so far? I mean, how difficult or easy was it to bring in all these, the members, your members who are currently formed the association? How easy was it, or how was it for you to introduce the chamber to them and what they stand to benefit becoming members of the chamber? Because this might sound a cliche, but I think it's a new of this chamber. We have a lot of them now. How easy was it for you to sell the idea that join this group of network and these are what you stand to benefit?
So first, obviously, all the French companies who were already present in Ghana help us settle the chamber. It's right, very important to have this basis of French company. But we also decided that, there's 70 French companies in Ghana as today. 70 companies is actually very small. So if we do a group of 70 companies, we all know each other already. It doesn't really make sense. What we really wanted to bring is networking and create more business opportunities for our members. So this is why we decided to organize a lot of events to actually attract people. And by organizing all these events, a lot of companies actually are interested, because what we provide is actually content on whether it's sectorial information or networking, so you can actually meet new people and build a partnership. So actually, after 5 years today, and since December last year, we are the first European bilateral chamber in numbers of members. So we are an association of 150 members, and we organize 2 events every month. So it really gives them the opportunity to have this platform of exchange, of networking, of meeting new people, meeting new partnership, meeting new service providers, or anything. We have 20 business sector represented within the chambers. Within our chamber, sorry. So yes, today we are quite strong and quite active. So this is why actually members really like to come and join us on board. And again, of course, French companies are welcome, Ghanaian companies are welcome, but also foreign companies are welcome. We believe that networking, the more we are, the best it is for networking and new business opportunities.
My platform stands to give a lot of information, or the focus more is on the startups, because here in Ghana, within the informal and formal sector, we have about 80 to 85% that makes up the startup community. Among the membership that you have currently, what's the percentage of startup companies that are members, and how do they get on board? What are some of the procedure to becoming a member? Are there any monthly contributions? What are some of the training that you give to those people regularly? Is it quarterly, annually? How does it work?
So to be totally honest, today it's true that we have more groups or SMEs.
Right.
This is how the situation is today, but we know that we have to also get these startups because they are forming part of the economy. Yes, exactly.
Right.
So actually we have different packages, okay, because to become a member, the company has to pay a membership fee. It's a yearly membership fee. Okay. And so we created some dedicated package for the small business owners, and they can still benefit of attending the events for free, etc. Okay. So this is like a special package we dedicate. So yeah.
Okay, so basically when you come, depending on the size of your company, it is on the kind of package you're going for, if I understand correctly.
So the first package, the smallest package, is really under condition in the sense that we review a little bit the activity of the company, okay, etc., to make sure that they're entitled to the small package. Otherwise, everybody will go to the small package. Okay. And then the 3 other package is up to the company depending on the benefits the company wants to get from being a member of the chamber. So basically, the more you go as member, you have small package membership, you have then ivory, silver and gold, and the more you go, the more you have access to information, the more you have access to being able to communicate on what you do, your project, on advertising also. For example, we send a newsletter to 7,000 people in and outside Ghana. For gold members, it's an opportunity for them to advertise on their product, etc. So it really depends after, for the 3 last packages, the needs of the company.
Right. You have been engaging the startups, both the France and the Ghanaian companies, for the period of 5 years now. What have you identified are their challenges, and how best, as a chamber, are you helping them grow past those challenges and become stronger and viable to do business even across the shores of Ghana?
So first, what I will say is that to make sure that actually French companies know about Ghana. So I always travel like at least 2 or 3 times a year. I travel in these regional chambers of commerce, okay, to introduce Ghana and the Ghanaian opportunities. Again, today, since we are surrounded by Francophone countries, they easily go to Côte d'Ivoire, to right, Senegal, because it's the same language, it's yes, the same law. Right. So it's, for them, it's easy. So I make sure that I tell them that we, as an organization, we can actually support them in coming to discover, let's say, a new country, a new way of doing business, because it's really different, a new way of partnering with the local companies. So this is what we do. That's why we usually have trade mission then coming from France, and we are in charge of really organizing their B2B meetings, and in charge of telling them, okay, if you want to sign this deal with this company, this is how you should do, okay, or advise them if they need a lawyer or whatever. We are really here to support them. Now, obviously, it's in the way of France to Ghana, but we are also trying to bridge the gap from Ghana to France. Okay. So in that way, we actually did our first trade mission from Ghana to France last October for a huge event that was being held in Paris. It's just that the same gap of French companies knowing about Ghana is exactly the same of Ghanaian companies knowing about France. So we make sure that we give them information on trade fairs that are going, trade shows that are going in France, for them to actually have the willing of going to France and discover. Yes, right. Usually the let's say the barrier is the language. Okay. But again, in Paris, everybody speaks English. And when you go to a trade show, it's very easy to meet people who are speaking English. So it should not be a barrier. And we are really trying to make businesses understand that language should not be a barrier. Yes.
Right. So they're trying to make you understand that language should not be a barrier. Like I said, this year on Be Strength TV show, it's all about giving you the relevant and valid information that will help you as a business person thrive and expand your scope of operation. Today, we are engaging the managing director of CCI France Ghana. That is the Chamber of Commerce for France here in Ghana. We are going for a quick break. When we come back, the conversation continues. Take and stay.
Tomato paste when I would eat. I don't want to leave tomato paste in Ghana. Ah!
Aha! This is what I call a journey.
Secret name LEAP. Leap. Someone named the leap tomato paste. It was superb and palatable taste. Na esu biaso. There were large and small sizes for chop bars, restaurants, and infienfi.
For bulk purchase, contact 033-2095-314 or 050-141085.
Hello sir, this is Vanguard Assurance. We just got a notification of a fire outbreak at your premises. I want to assure you that the fire service has been notified and the Vanguard team has been dispatched and they'll be at your premises soon. Thank you sir.
With the Vanguard Digital Fire Insurance, you need not to worry about getting a fire report. Vanguard will facilitate the processing of the fire report and speed up your claim process. No need for you to chase any fire report or fill any form to initiate your claim.
Switch to the Vanguard Digital Fire Insurance now. It's digital, it's fast, and very convenient.
Vanguard Assurance, 6th-time CIMG Hall of Fame insurer.
The Ghana Trade Fair Company is equipped with facilities ideal for parties, wedding receptions, dinner receptions, and cocktails. Also available are spaces for conferences, seminars, and ATMs. The administration forecourt and lawns are ideal for children's fun fairs, musical shows, as well as funeral receptions. There is also safe and secure parking. For further inquiries, please contact the following numbers: 024-181-8658, 054-753-1934.
Be Strength TV show in partnership with Marina Mall presents Wellpreneur Health Walk. Join us on Saturday 20th April at 5 a.m. sharp at the Marina Mall Airport City. The walk starts from the Marina Mall through Aviation 37 or Pebia and back to the Marina Mall for our special aerobics and Kenken networking party. Wellpreneur Health Walk is brought to you by Be Strength TV show, Black Pearl Multimedia and Group Kennedy Africa, and supported by
Welcome back from that quick commercial break. It's still Be Strength TV show. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Share your thoughts and your view on today's topic. We are discussing the mandates and the benefit you stand to gain if you become a business person who looking forward to an institution that will help you grow just beyond the shores of Ghana. One of the chambers you should look forward to joining is the CCI France Ghana. So, Madam, let's move on to talking about what do you make, or what's your general overview of the way and means we go about doing business here in Ghana. You're less limited to the members that you're working with. So far, from what you have observed and what you've seen them do you think we're on the right track about our packaging, our branding, our communications, our networking? Do you think we have to do more, or what do you make of what you've seen so far?
We always need to do more. Right. We always need to come out. Business, it's difficult to make, to go out of the box when you are behind your computer.
Yes.
Networking for me is key. Right. For you to meet new people, to again build new partnership, and meet people that will make you grow in the business. So I think Ghana is doing well in general in this sense, because there are a lot of business networking events, but the more there are, the more you get opportunity to meet new people. So I think we should just carry on. And this is why at CCI France Ghana, we really decided to stay on events that are really dedicated to business. Oh. Our goal is, when you become a member, you can create new partnership, you can create new clients, you can have new service provider. So, and I think this is what our members really do like with the French Chamber of Commerce, is that we give them the platform where they can meet useful people for them to grow as business person or business organization. For me, really, again, networking is key to any business developments, whether it's in Ghana or whether it's in France or in the US or wherever.
How often do you organize training sessions for the members of the association?
We are launching this year a new service that is actually training, proper training. So this is like 2 or 3 days training in dedicated topics also. Like it can be administrative assistant, it can be on sales, it can be on procurement or whatever. But this, of course, it has a fee because it includes diploma, it includes the teacher and everything. So this, it's open for members and non-members. We always give discount price to our members, obviously. So yes, this is something we are launching this year. So it's really 2 ways of getting information and increase your knowledge anyway. One is more on the event side. Again, our events are usually 1.5 hours, 2 hours maximum, and then we give platform to networking for people, again, to mix and to know about each other business. But you also have the training, which is like really more dedicated 2 or 3 days training. You get a diploma and yeah.
So one thing I also want to know is a lot of startups, businesses love to join such chamber or such platforms and then get to benefit a lot more. So I would want you to tell us, when I become a member, is this something that I have to renew yearly or monthly? How does it work?
So it's a yearly fee, obviously, that you have to renew every year. Okay. And then from this, again, depending on the package, you have some benefits. The first benefit is to attend the event for free throughout the year, apart from the gala nights. Right. And depending on the package, is either 1 person or 2 person or 3 people or 6 people from the same company who can actually attend the events. Obviously, since we are an association, we believe that an association is like a family. Okay. So once you enter the family, we give you the contact of other members of the family. So you get actually the list of yes, exactly. So you can prospect or find new businesses, new partners. And after, it's also about communication, and then some small things, but actually that are not small, are very useful for our members. Like we have a meeting room they can actually use mostly for the members, for example, who are not in Accra, they are in Tema or somewhere else. They can use our garden venue to organize their own events also. So it's just small things that make them, we try to be here to make their life easy. That's our job.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
They try to be here to make your life easy as a business person. I tell you, becoming a member of this chamber has a lot to offer you, to help you as a business person. Of course, you get to also have a list of all other business owners or other companies that are members of the chamber. You have a space to organize your own event, and it's a yearly subscription to become or to remain a member of the CCI France Ghana. We are still talking to the managing director, she's Delphine Adonu Owusu. Let's take a quick look at some of the previous events that CCI France Ghana has held for its members, how it went, and when we come back, we'll continue the conversation. Take a look at that.
of Commerce and Industry France-Ghana was inaugurated as the Ghanaian chapter of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry France International in 2014 with just 30 members.
It's a great forum where businesses come together, learn from each other's experiences and build on each other's skills.
And if this Ghana were to look beyond aid, it will require the energies, the skills, the expertise, and the innovation of men and women of your caliber gathered in this room.
It's been an amazing journey of networking, of meeting different clients from all over the world, meeting different businesses and doing business with them. CCI France Ghana brings us more in terms of networking, it brings us more in terms of contacts, and we are so happy to be a part of this chamber.
Ghana's relationship with France may it flourish, and may it flourish in a manner that will benefit the peoples of France and Ghana. Thank you very much.
Strengths TV show in partnership with Marina Mall presents Wellpreneur Health Walk. Join us on Saturday 20th April at 5 a.m. sharp at the Marina Mall Airport City. The walk starts from the Marina Mall through Aviation 37 or Pebia and back to the Marina Mall for our special aerobics and Kenken networking party. Wellpreneur Health Walk is brought to you by B Strengths TV show, Black Pearl Multimedia and Group Kennedy Africa, and supported by.
Hi, I'm Efua Brache, Center Manager for Marina Mall. Join us on the 20th of April 2019, Easter Saturday, for the Wellpreneur Health Walk right here at Marina Mall in the Airport City.
All right, so welcome back from that quick break. We still have Madame also right here with us, the Managing Director for CCI France Ghana. What's the way forward for the CCI France Ghana here? As long as it's in Ghana, what's the way forward? What other good things are we expecting from you to help our business environment grow than it is now?
I think the way forward is to grow again as a chamber, bringing more members also in. So again, the platform is getting bigger. And just as we said earlier, also try to bring more Ghanaians to know about France and what represents France as business opportunities for them, and continue to sell, let's say, the Ghanaian destination for French company. For us, it's really important because, again, we have a strong neighbor, which is Côte d'Ivoire, which is good. French company are going to Côte d'Ivoire, so I want to make them understand that also an hour from Abidjan, you are in Accra, you have a second huge market you can actually that can actually move you to another step in your business. So this is what we will try to do, and again organize more events that are useful for our members.
Are there specific businesses that you look forward to, that you have focused on, or is there any business?
You know, we try also to be in the same line as the government, because obviously the government has priorities because of the Ghana situation right now, so we try to stick on this. So for me, my main focus is really for the agro industry and trying to bring French companies to invest in this sector. And we have one that actually is going to have a trade mission. We are just doing the trade mission for one company because it's a huge company in France, and we believe they have interest. And actually, I met them when I did my Ghana Day store in France. They are really interested in the Ghanaian market. So they are coming in 1 month's time, I think now, and we are going to organize B2B meetings. They are looking for local partners. So really, the agro industry for us is key. Why? Because it's a key for Ghana.
Yes.
Let's face it, Ghana have a lot of things we can actually transform here, add value before exporting or even for the local markets. And it's very important for us. I mean, this is how countries can actually develop in the sustainable way. Ghana is very lucky to have 3 major resources, which is oil and gas, gold and cocoa, but there's other things. Yes. And to have this sustainable growth, we have to make sure that Ghana is going on this agro industry and is actually transforming the product either for the local market or either for exports. We have great example of great companies whether they are French or Ghanaians or others. But again, we really want to push that. And this is my focus when I go to France and meet with French companies, is everything about agro-industry and transformation to add value to Ghana. For example, one of the French companies that are a member in the cocoa industry, which is Touton, they invested for a new line of production to actually increase a stage of transformation before it's exported. This is the kind of project we are looking at, and this is the kind of project that is interesting for CCI, but also for Ghana, obviously.
Okay, about adding value to what we do before taking it outside. How much stress would you add to that? Because recently I interviewed the CEO for GIPC, and he was also stressing on packaging or adding value to whatever it is we take from here to other parts of the country. What do you think we should do extra in terms of our packaging before sending our goods out there? Because you go there and you see what is trending before you bring it here to impact in the life of those business people who are a member of your chamber. So how much value should we add as businesses to this form of packaging before we take it out?
I guess the value as much as possible. If the product can be 100% transformed before going, it's great for Ghana. It's creating jobs, it's bringing tax to the government. So it's great. So this is why all the stage. But again, it's not just for export. I think it's also for the local market. And making sure that introducing to Ghanaians that made in Ghana can be a very good thing. Right. Most of the time, a lot of things are imported and etc. Some products is needed to be imported, but a lot of things can be done locally. Right. And made in Ghana is good quality. Made in Ghana should be supported because, again, export is important also for Ghanaian economy to be known worldwide. But again, there's a huge market here. We have a great country. I mean, I say we because I'm a little bit Ghanaian, but we have a great country. It's huge. How many people? So let's just develop Ghana for Ghana.
It's not only about taking it out before you place much value on it. Okay, so finally, share with us if someone is looking forward to calling you or visiting you, any website, any number to share with us at all?
So yes, we are available. We have a website, ccifranceghana.com. We are on Facebook, French Chamber of Commerce in Ghana. We are on LinkedIn also, which is the business platform, which is very important. And yes, through all this network, you can reach us, you can contact us to get information on events, on membership, on whatsoever we can actually provide.
Okay, so there you have it. The Managing Director of CCI France Ghana, Delphine Adonu Owusu. I hung out with her today on B-Strength TV show. So hey, after today, I believed if you haven't joined any Chamber of Commerce yet, and you're still wondering which one is best for me, I'm sure you're convinced by now that this is the best chamber you could ever be a partner and have to benefit and enjoy all that she has said about it. Of course, as a business owner, the only thing that can keep you going is network. If you know me, I'll introduce you to another person, and then another person introduce another person, and that's how you keep going and doing business and growing and expanding your scope of operation. Don't forget, we'll also be traveling to France very soon. Yes, Madam Delphine will take us. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I believe you have been enlightened on the mandates and the factions of CCI France Ghana. Until next week, I'll come your way again with another powerful line of interview. I hang out with Delphine Adonu, also Managing Director of CCI France Ghana. Until next week, it's a bye for now. Thank you so much for joining us.